This problem looks intimidating with its nested square roots and exponents, but we are going to unravel it step by step. The key lies in finding a common language for both sides of the equation. Our first goal is to rewrite both sides of the equation using the same base number. This will allow us to compare them directly. We start with our original equation. Notice the base on the left is the square root of 3, and the number on the right is 9. Let's focus on the number 9. How can we express 9 as a power of 3? First, we know that 9 is simply 3 squared. Next, how can we write the number 3 using our target base, the square root of 3? 3 is the square root of 3 squared. By substituting this, our equation now has the same base, the square root of 3, on both sides. Now we can simplify the right-hand side using the power of a power rule, which means we multiply the exponents. This gives us the square root of 3 raised to the power of 2 times 2. And 2 times 2 is 4, so 9 is equal to the square root of 3 to the 4th power. With the bases unified, the problem becomes much simpler. We can now focus solely on the exponents. Here's our equation now. The bases on both sides are identical. Since the bases are the same, for the equation to be true, the exponents must be equal to each other. This gives us a much simpler radical equation to solve. Now, we just need to solve for x by systematically removing the square roots. Let's start with our new equation. To eliminate the outer square root, we need to square both sides of the equation. Squaring both sides will cancel out the square root on the left. Let's evaluate each side. On the left, the square and square root cancel out. On the right, 4 squared is 16. This simplifies our equation to 20 minus the square root of x equals 16. Now, let's isolate the square root term by subtracting 20 from both sides. This gives us negative square root of x equals 16 minus 20. 16 minus 20 is negative 4, which simplifies to negative square root of x equals negative 4. We can cancel the negative signs by multiplying both sides by negative 1, leaving us with the square root of x equals 4. To find x, we perform one final step, squaring both sides again. This will isolate x on the left side. The square of the square root of x is x, and 4 squared is 16. And so we arrive at our solution, x equals 16. With equations involving square roots, it's always a good practice to check our answer to ensure it's not an extraneous solution. Let's substitute x equals 16 back into the original equation. First, we evaluate the innermost square root. The square root of 16 is 4. This simplifies the expression inside the exponent's radical. Next, 20 minus 4 is 16. So we now have the square root of 3 raised to the power of the square root of 16. Again, the square root of 16 is 4. This leaves us with the square root of 3 to the 4th power. To evaluate this, we can rewrite it using exponent rules as the square root of 3, squared, all squared. This makes the calculation clearer. The square root of 3 squared is simply 3. This gives us 3 squared equals 9. 9 does indeed equal 9. The equation holds true.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this problem, give it a like and subscribe for more. See you next time.